Glass still singing, cold tips ticking low and rolling under the boot line. Gold chain chime, ice in the tumbler, then your laugh cut through the smoke. I remember it blurred on purpose, like the lounge kept the edges for itself. Gold leaf on the columns, amber wash on the wall. Thick white ribbons climbing slow from the bows to the dock. I was already past cool, already deep in that soft bass weather. Watching your wrist move once and somehow the whole room turned silk. Not fast, nothing fast, just that rich kind of drip, where every second wears velvet. Your shoulder found a light, left it, found it again. My mind did the same after grow recollection. All fragments, all expensive. Your fingers round the holes, your mouth near the stem. The little pause after the inhale, like time for guidance. Next step, seductive calm, that's what it was. Not pursuit, not chase, more like gravity in a low chair. More like perfume, teaching to smoke your shape. I stayed laid back, let the booth hold me. Let the bass make the floor feel deeper than it was. And the whole scene kept folding inward toward that one small distance between us. One touch, I spiral slow. Gold smoke, room turn liquid gold. No hard words, just heat control. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I circle back. Soft glow, low pulse in the black. You move once I still ain't back. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I spiral slow. The lounge had no corners by then, just cushions. Mirrors of brass. Small lamps dim enough to flatter every silence. Somebody spoke near the bar, it didn't matter. Somebody laughed past the curtain, the haze didn't last. All I kept was your knee turning toward me like a sentence half finished. And the cold red shine painting your cheek. A little breath, dream fog abstraction, yeah. That kind with a gold tray looked like a moon cut flat. With a hookah glass held a whole storm in miniature. Where your stillness did more than a dance floor ever could. I swear the room kept swaying even when nobody moved. Maybe it was the sub, maybe it was you, maybe it was me trying to act untouched while every nerve leaned in. I remember the scent most, fruit smoke, warm resin skin after midnight. I remember your ring tapping once on the glass table, one note, then another that was enough to send my thoughts in circles. Not wild circles, smooth ones, luxury loops, the kind of man could live inside if he didn't care what more than wanted. Gold on the table edge, low hum in the wall. Your eyes half lit, my calm half gone. Smoke made a halo, then broke it apart. I stayed in my seat, you stayed in my heart. After words got heavier than the moment, that's the part I ain't tell nobody. Not the look, not the room, not the way the brass caught fire from the coals. It was what that one brush did when your hand found mine. Like it wasn't planned, like it had always been on the way. One touch, then the whole line spanned around it. Every gold accent got softer. Every plume from the bowl got wiser. Even the bass sounded closer, like a new confession was coming in. Gave me someone clean to set it down. I kept replaying the angle of your wrist, the ease in your face, the calm danger in your nearness. No drama, no crash, just a spiral, slow, perfect, deep enough to hide in. So when I think back, I don't see a crowd. I see the booth, the dim, the cold light. Your silhouette leaning through the haze like a promise to the elegant and say out loud. And I hear the room the way it hurt us. Not as strangers, not as lovers, just two bodies in a gold lit fog. Let it silence do the expensive work. One touch, I spiral slow. Gold smoke, room turn liquid gold. No hard words, just heat control. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I circle back. Soft glow, low pulse in the black. You move once I still ain't back. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I spiral slow. So here it is. No style on it, no game in it. I've been living in that touch since the lounge went dark. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I spiral slow. One touch, I spiral slow.
Bass touch first. Under the floor, under the ribs, already circling, bar already breathing, smoke already making halos over the booth. Below street level, below the last clean thought, the vinyl bar kept turning in its red-brown hush. All brass edges, dark wood, low amber, slow hands, all groove and vapor and lacquered longing. I was in it past counting, past the first pour, past the last excuse. Watching the room melt at the corners every time the record dipped low and came back sweeter. You moved through the smoke rings like the air had rehearsed you first. Like the bottles, jackets, and old sleeves stacked behind the counter had all agreed to dim themselves just so your outline could stay expensive. Long and got rich in there. Not loud, not cheap, more like desire. With table manners sitting beside me and taking everything without asking. And time went soft around the turntable, soft around your wrist, soft around the black shine of the grooves. I kept losing a minute, kept finding your shadow in it, kept letting the smoke right over the numbers till the whole room felt borrowed from a dream. Round and round, I lose the hour on you. Needle in the dark, still tracing you. Smoke, make a circle, then it break in two. Round and round, I lose the hour on you. Yeah. Round and round, I fall with the low notes move. No clear clock, just the ember in you. Time turn liquid when your body cut through. Round and round, I lose the hour on you. Yeah. Horn line floated up from the speakers like silk over old money. And the bass beneath it kept the room level, kept the glasses humming. Kept my pulse stressed calm while the rest of me drifted out. I remember fragments, a ring tapping once on the counter, a sleeve flipped face down, a red bulb over the back shelf, making every label look like a secret. That was the decadence, not spectacle, not noise, just the way everything took its time. The way the smoke rose patient above the booths, the way the leather held heat, the way your glance passed over me once and turned the whole cellar into a private suite without claiming it. I kept thinking in loops, not plans, not lines, just return, return, return. Death to the first sight of you in a haze. Back to the shine on your collar, back to the ache in my chest. Too polished to be pain and too honest to be anything else. Needle glow, whiskey gold, smoke ring drift, grip don't hold, low room, late hour, your shape, my power gone. By then the bar had gone deeper than a place, it was a pocket inside the night, where the sound stayed warm and the wanting stayed clean. I could feel every turn of the platter in my bones, every muted snare, every velvet bass line, every little grain in the room getting smooth by your presence. Longing and decadent sat side by side on the same stool, both wearing your silhouette, both sending with whatever was left when you passed through the amber. I wanted to say it plain, but the dream fog had better manners. It let the details confess for me. The drink gone warm, the jacket on the seat back, the low light on the record crate corners. The way I kept watching the same slow move of yours, like it might explain why time got weak. It never did, it only deepened. The obsession got softer, the room got richer. The smoke rings wide and thin vanished, then came back like memory. When it's not done taken from you. Round and round, I lose the hour on you. Needle in the dark, still tracing you. Smoke, make a circle, then it break in two. And round, I lose the hour on you. Yeah. Round and round, I fall with a low notes move. No clear clock, just the ember in you. Time turn liquid when your body cut through. And round, I lose the hour on you. Yeah. Last side still turning, room still low, smoke ring thinning, then starting over. My mind back at the first bass drop, back as your shadow by the shelves, back at the hours slipping clean out my hands. Round and round, I lose the hour on you. Yeah.
Palm shadows on the hood, purple dust on the lane, your perfume in the vents, my thumb on record, midnight still rolling. Yeah, this that message I leave when the boulevard's still humming, when the medians glow soft, when the traffic lights blink like they know something, when the smoke stay low in the cabin and the leather whole body heat, when your outline still on my passenger side and the whole night move under me sweet. Flash of your bracelet, flash of the turn signal, flash of your lips in the side glass glow, flash of your hand in the console, once thing gone then back like you knew I follow slow. I'm talking calm, real calm, cause that's how you had me. Not loud, not frantic, just smooth in a dangerous way. The kind of quiet that sit on a man clean, make him loosen his jaw. Let his cool slide out with the ashtray haze. Boulevard long like a ribbon of syrup. Palms leaning over us, chrome trim holding the light. And every time you shifted your knee in that low red wash from the dash, I swear the whole lane got softer. The whole city thinned out, the whole drive turned right. Smoke on your neck, heat on my sleeve. Close like the hush when you lean, lean and breathe. Skin catch the glow, let the low end speed. Stay in the blur where you fall on me. Smoke on your neck, warm on my hand. Slow in the lane, no need to understand. Skin by the haze, night moving deep. Stay in the blur where you melt on me. I keep hearing your silence in the tire song. Keep seeing your fingers draw one slow line on the door. Keep feeling that little half turn of your body. That come closer, not yet, just a little more. That's what got me. Not no loud scene, not no hard sell, not no cheap thrill in the dark. It was the way your stillness had rhythm, where your perfume touched the smoke, the way your calm put gold around every spark. Street lamps drag honey over the asphalt, neon from the liquor sign slid down the paint. You looked out at the storefront glass like you knew every secret in it. And I stayed on the wheel, on the beat, on the breath, on the edge of what I ain't. This voicemail heavy with restraint, heavy with after hours polish, heavy with the kind of wanting that never gotta yell. I'm saying it slow cause the night deserved that, cause your body said more on one shoulder drop than a room full of language ever tell. And the palms kept watching, the haze kept folding, the boulevard kept stretching past every excuse. I'm still in a minute where your thought turned my way, where the bass got thick, where the smoke got sweet, where my calm got loose. Late lane, soft glow, palm leaves, wind slow, your wrist near mine, dash light slow. I breathe once, and let it all go. Now I'm somewhere between confession and replay, between the last green light and the next deep block, between your skin and the corner of my eye, and a faint little mark your ring left on the fogged up gloves. I ain't asking for nothing wild on this message. I'm just telling the truth in the city gon' serve in blue. That I like how your nearness made a whole ride expensive. How the smoke took your shape, how the midnight wore you. Seductive calm, that's what you were. Not a storm, not a crash, just a beautiful pressure. Just a slow pour heat in a polished frame. Just a look that sat on my chest and made my voice sound lesser. I can still taste the warm air off your collar, still feel the low end under the seat, still see the palms passing over the roof in peace, and still hear your breath go shallow when the lane got empty. And maybe that's why I call instead of sleeping, cause the night ain't finished where your hand had been, cause the boulevard still got your outline in it, cause the smoke still travel like your name in the vents, cause I'm still right there in that slow red interior, letting the city fade, letting your silence win.
Smoke on your neck, heat on my sleeve. Close like the hush when you lean and breathe. Skin catch the glow, let the low end speak. Stay in the blur where you fall on me. Smoke on your neck, warm on my hand. Slow in the lane, no need to understand. Skin by the haze, night moving deep. Stay in the blur where you melt on me.
So, just had to leave that. You reached once more when the lane went thin, and your fingers slipped from mine so easy, like smoke leaving skin.
Still got that heat, still got that trace. Still got your hush in the cabin space. End of the message. Night don't end.
Bay door half open, moon on the polished floor. Then your silhouette cut loose from the two-wall glow. Silver on your leg, shadow down the spine. Shop went quiet when your outline hit mine. You step from the dark like the night got tailored. Moon on the fender, every chrome line flared up. Oil slick sparkle by the lift post base. In the whole close shot, put gold on your face. You always talk smooth when the room go thin. Like the bass in your chest, got a key to get in. Like you know what the steel and the smoke gon' do when the city fall off and it's just me and you. I said look at the coupe with the hood half raised. Look at the moon in the buffer marks ghosted and glazed. Look how the warm air cling to your skin. How the shop lights bend when you lean back in. I know what you want from the way you pause. From the hand on the rag, from the bite in your jaw, from the way you act cool while your pulse get loud. Like elegance got hungry when the staff cleared out. Maybe, but tonight got class in the way it burns. No cheap rush here, just a slow wheel turn. Just your perfume through the rubber and paint. Just my calm going soft where the shadows ain't.
Moon, keep your name on the chrome tonight. Stay in my orbit, don't fade from sight. Hands off the clock, let the dark decide. Moon, say you're mine for the ride tonight. Moon, keep your shape in the metal bright. Low motor humming, your eyes alight. No need to run when the bay door wide. Moon, say you're mine for the ride tonight.
You got that look like the engine island. Quiet on the surface underneath the wildin'. Like one more inch and the whole thing slide. Like one soft touch and you cool the vibe. You got that grace that make hunger look rich. High heel echo by the tire rack niche. Red from the Tesla light under your chin. And the chrome kept doubling the trouble you in. Then while you standing there acting restrained, when the moon on the quarter panel write my name. When the socket tray shine like a midnight crown. When the smoke from your lips keeps circling down. Cause I like when the tension arrives dressed neat in a pressed black tee and a heartbeat beat. I like when the want don't crash, just steer. And the whole damn shop go forever when you near, then come closer. Let the moon see true, let the reflections tell what you won't do. Let the glass on the gauges hold that stare. Let the low end knock while you breathe my air.
Moon on the hood, moon on the key. Smoke in the horizon,
Heat in the knees,
trap all silver.
night all slow.
Let the whole place learn what the
Come
crumb
already
ready
know. I
know.
moved in easy, hand to your waist. Felt the cold chain swing, then the warmth take place. Outside all silent, inside all glide. Just the compressor hiss and the sub inside. I said don't break it, keep it refined. Let the night stay glossy, let the hunger shine. Let the moon keep watch from the half-cut door. Let the ties and tools ask for nothing more. I said you got me, yeah, no disguise. And the flash on the rims and the light in your eyes. And the scent of the shop mixed with skin and smoke. And the way one whisper make the whole room flow. Then hold that moment, don't overstate. Let the chrome do some talking, let the darkness wait. Let the body work gleam and the shadows press. Let the bass stay ours till the sky say less. So I kept you close where the moon hit clean. Where the trunk line curved and the paint looked mean. Elegance first, but the hunger stay fed. Like the whole shop bowed when you lean your head.
Moon, keep your name on the chrome tonight. Stay in my orbit, don't fade from sight. Hands off the clock, let the dark decide. Moon, say you're mine for the ride tonight. Moon, keep your shape in the metal bright. Low motor humming, your eyes alight. No need to run when the bay door wide. Moon, say you're mine for the ride tonight. Start up, engine acid low. Tail lights in the two chest roll. You slid in close while the front end roll. And the shot fell back in the ribbon of gold. Ties kiss rain on the alley line. Moon stay fixed on the hood one time. Then the motor carried the night away.
Twelve 8 a.m. Wet Boulevard. Hydraulics low. Neon in the runoff. Smoke in the cab. Dream already started. Yeah. Rain still clinging to the lane. Street lights syrup. Chrome breathing lavender. Palm trunks cutting the ribbons on the side glass. Everything softer than real. I drift through it, half awake, half inside the glow. No hard edges, just engine purr. Just subbing the floorboard, making the whole car feel expensive. Seductive calm, that's the weather. Not loud, not hungry, just a slow pressure sitting perfect on the chest. A clean ache in a polished frame. I see the boulevard double itself in every puddle. See purple signs turn liquid on the hood. See smoke lift from the cracked window and lose its shape. Before I do, my thoughts come broken, warm then gone back again. A wrist in memory, a shoulder turn, a perfume trace mixed with rain, cool leather, enough to keep the night from emptying out. I stay low in the seat, chain still, jaw loose. Let the city slide past like it know what I need and don't. Plan to say it plain, neon haze. Yeah, stay faithful, glow on the chrome like a private vow. Low night, don't break now. I give my calm to the color somehow. Neon haze, stay near me, soft through the smoke, make the dark for the vow. No loud love, just clearly I let the wet lights worship you now. Dream state, that kind where the lane looks poured, not paved, where taillights melt long and the medians gleam like jewelry left out in the rain, where every red signal feels patient. I keep circling the same devotion, not to a face, not exactly, more to the trace of a body the night refuses to lose, more to that nearness left in the cabin air, more to the way after hours want can move so smooth. It almost sounds holy. Wipers asleep now, no need. Storm already done its work. Boulevard washed clean for the right kind of ruin. For smoke halos, for quiet flex, for a low rider glide with too much tenderness in it to call it just a ride. Bass hit the spine, then fade, then hit again. The whole block knob with it. Storefront neon smearing the runoff gold rolls, electric blue. I pass through each one like a prayer with no church. Slow whip, soft flame, wet paint, no name, night breathe, I sing, bass talk, I think. By the late stretch where the clubs go dim and the diners thin out, I'm deeper in it, deeper than craving, deeper than memory. Somewhere devotion and smoke start wearing the same coat. I can feel the boulevard holding heat under the rain. Can feel the low frame hover inches above reflection. Can feel my mind loop the same soft image until it turns abstract. Hand at a dash, a glow on the thigh, a calm that seduces without ever trying. That's what got me, the restraint, the luxury of it. Nothing rushed, nothing cheaping, just a long wet city and the pulse underneath it. Letting desire stay managed while it burns through the seams. Fragment by fragment I give in to the haze, to the gloss, to the dark with color in it. To the way this boulevard keeps offering me back the shape of what I want without ever making it mine. Still, I ride, still, I lean into the dream. Still the neon make a temple out of asphalt and smoke. Still the bass keep time for a heart pretending it ain't already spoken. Stay faithful, glow on the chrome like a private vow. Low night, don't break now. I give my calm to the color somehow. Neon haze, stay near me, soft through the smoke, make the dark for the vow. No loud love, just clearly I let the wet lights worship you now. What 03 a.m. The sky barely paling. Runoff still shining by the curb. Engine low, city thinning. I cut the wheel, sit still. And even after the lane goes quiet, the life still breathing.
Already in the cabin when the coast bent wide. Blue gauges glowing, salt wind on the ride. You a front, one hand loose, one shoulder in motion. I'm in the back with the smoke and the things I ain't showing. Yeah. Leather breeze slow while the coupe stay low. Ty song humming like a secret only midnight know. Ocean on the right, dark hills on the left. City lights falling off behind us, nothing much left. Her perfume and events, your outline in the glass. Dashboard color on your jaw. Every time we pass another weak street lamp, dripping honey on the frame. I stay cool in the back, but the wanting never came with noise, never with a scene. Never reckless, never fast, just smooth as the smoke. Every time the deep bass pass, you tap once on the wheel when the lane bent west. And somehow that small move landed hard in my chest. That's how the night had me, desiring a clean suit. Distance in your silence, truth in the roof. Yeah. We ride that shoreline, slide, low beam, slow tide. Skin catch moonlight. I stay in the back with the smoke and the drive. We ride that shoreline, slide, heart closed, eyes wide. Feel like 1 mile. I stay in the back with the smoke and the drive. Every free lamp pour gold on the roof. Every sign blurred by like it knew the truth. You didn't say much, but your body had a tone. And a lean through the curves and a hush through the phone. Nah, no phone, just a calm in the seat. The way you need turned inward when the subs went deep. I'm back here talking low to the dark in the haze. Watching your mouth in the side glass drift through the glaze. Some nights desire don't crash, it cruises. West Cologne and patience lets the warm air do the bruise. And then you held that line beautiful. Never cold, never mean, just enough distance to keep every touch unseen. That's what made it rich, made it ache, made it last. Every soft inhale from a front, coming back through the glass. Rare view shimmer, see black lane. Palm shadows vanish, then form again. Your hand on the wheel, my truth in the haze. Whole night leaning sideways on these coastal lanes. By the time the water pulled closer to the guardrail shine, I was deep in confession, but only in my mind. Could've told you I liked how the cabin held your heat. How one glance from you made the whole coast look sweet. How the smoke moved forward like it knew your name. How the road stayed level while my car never stayed the same. But maybe I was built for the backseat view. For wanting what's near and still too far to hold true. You drove through midnight like the road knew your grace. And I sat with your reflection shaking soft in the glass pane. Still I would've rode a strip forever past dim motels, closed marinas, sleeping stations in the weather. Just to keep your shoulder in sight, just to keep that glow. Just to live in that space where the almost don't go. Cause even the ache wore luxury tonight. Even the loneliness looked good in the light. And I gave the dark my real voice under surfing bass while you kept the car steady in the night and place. We ride that shoreline, slide, low beam, slow tide. Skin catch moonlight. I stay in the back with the smoke and the drive. We ride that shoreline, slide, heart closed, eyes wide. You feel like 1 more mile. Stay in the back with the smoke and the drive. As the light faded, ties kept whispering. You reached back once through the dim and I nearly gave in. Then your fingers slipped away while the road kept on. Stay a little longer.
Coming. Not too fast.
Slide with a red, stay low, door half open. Bass in the brick. Smoke already know your silhouette. Back alley breathing through a violet sign. Club tucked behind the city like a secret with shine. Wet pavement outside, but in here the velvet drink light. And the whole room move lazy like a dreaming upright. I drift in a blur of lacquer and ember. Gold mesh over the speakers, dark blue soft to surrender. Heat living low in the booth side hush. Loneliness dressed well in the pulse of the sub. Dream state vision, all honeyed and strange. Your outline passing once and the whole mood change. Not with a word, not with a rush, just with that slow little pause that make the smoke blush. I watch from inside the haze of myself. Cool in the frame, but the one on the shelf stacked up neat with a good sense stay. While the room kept folding farther away. Brick wall crimson, shadows with velvet skin. Ice in the glass, singing thin through the den. And you near enough once that the warm air turned sweet. Left a trace in the cloud and a bruise in the beat.
Hey, say what lips don't do. Soft in the dark, it carry you through. Gray silk drifting where the heartbreak loose. Hey, say love in a language mute. Hey, say stay right here. Low over skin, make the whole room clear. No big vow, just a breath so true. Hey, say love when I can't get to you.
There was chrome on the rail by the back room bend. Little red bulbs burning like they never need end. And the club felt far from the rest of the town. Like the alley sealed shut and the stars turned down. You move like the night had learned your pace. Letting neon slide gentle over half your face. Letting the bass line wrap the silence and suede. Letting every glance land heavier than shade. That's where the heat came in. Smooth and slow, not wild, not loud, just a measured glow. The kind that sits still in a cut glass pour. The kind that leave hunger standing by the door. And that's where the lonely sat right beside it. Sharp in the chest, but too polished to hide it. Because even in a room full of smoke and gold, you could feel one body and still catch cold. I kept seeing you twice through the drifting veil. Once in the room, once going pale in the trail. Like the dream kept stuttering sweet and deep, giving me less than enough and more than sleep. Low like red hall, velvet on the wall. Your shape in the plume made the whole night stall. I stayed in the blur, you stayed out of reach. Bass kept talking where I couldn't speak. Lace set turn when the crowd got thin, and the alley door leaked one line of dim. The whole club looked dipped in a dark rose stain, like desire had a theater then was naming the pain. I could taste the smoke in the back of the hour, could feel the room bend under your quiet power, could feel my calm get expensive and weak every time your shoulder brushed the edge of the beat. No, not quite too warm for that. Too much hush in the black on black. This was slow fire luxury, silk with ache, a dream with a pulse and a heart to break. I wanted to drift the cold and then the sunset. Wanted the glow to follow where your shadow led. Wanted the strange little mercy of almost touch, that beautiful distance that says too much. So I stayed in the booth with my hand on the glass, letting the smoke right over whatever would pass. Letting the red light hold what I couldn't name. Letting the loneliness dance with the flame. And if love was there, it wasn't loud or clean. It was hidden in the haze between scene and scene. In the way your presence made the room more true. In the way the whole night kept leaning toward you.
Hey, say what lips don't do. Soft in the dark, it carry you through. Gray silk drifting where the heartbreak loose. Hey, say love in a language new. Hey, say stay right here. Low over skin, make the whole room clear. No big vow, just a breath so true. Hey, say love when I can't get to you.
Last lamp dimming on the bottle line. Back door bluing at the edge of time. Smoke turned thin and thinner still. Your shape went dark, but the room held real. Bass filling, neon went flat. Velvet lost the red it had. I stayed one beat past what I knew, and the club went black.
Jasmine in the hallway, salt in your hair, 2 a.m. on the tile, smoke in the air. You said, come closer. I said, I'm here. Villa quiet, but the subs still moving through the floor. Soft enough to feel, low enough to make the dark ask for more. Ocean breathing past the terrace, black silk under starlight. Gold lamp on the stone, your skin catching only the warm side. Talking low now, no performance, no crowd, just me in real time with the truth turned down. You by the long sofa, barefoot slow, that kind of calm to make it careful. Man, let go, you asked, why you watching? I said, you know, you laughed through the haze like a tide gone slow. Your perfume hit first, then the smoke wrapped round it, and suddenly the whole room had your name without a sound in it. I kept it cool in the chest, but the pulse said otherwise. Deep bass under linen, moonshade in your eyes. Not reckless, not rushed, just tender in a dangerous frame. Like wanting could stay elegant and still burn the same.
Let a haze talk for us, soft over skin. No need to hurry, love, just let me drift in. Let the haze talk for us, warm when you leave. No hard promises, just you and the steam.
You moved past the marble island, fingers grazing the edge. Look back once, half smile, left me there on the ledge. Between speaking too much and saying exactly enough. Between midnight restraint and that sweet kind of trust. I said, you feel distant, you said I'm still here. Then you touched my wrist once and the room got clear. That's the thing with you, you never overplay. One small gesture and the whole night changes shape. Ocean wind came inside carrying cool through the heat, but your nana stayed warm like a secret in the beat. Smoke rose lazy, drew loops by the recess. Gold light made halos out the silence, made the silence sit right. I'm confessing while it happens, not after, not someday. Telling you you're quiet got a way of making me stay. Not because you ask, not because you chase, because your calm fit this villa like a hand fits a face. You whispered, don't ruin it. I whispered, I won't. You said stay gentle, I said that's all I know. See below, lamp glow, your breath near mine, whole house slow to a line. Now the night got softer, deeper in the blue. Music barely there, just enough to carry you. You sat close on the shades where the shadows pulled thin, and the smoke kept translating everything you didn't. Midnight tenderness in a silk dark room, in the hush after laughter in the sandalwood plume. I told you I like this, the pace, the pull, the grace. You said nothing, just rested your hand in mine a little late, and that said enough. More than a speech ever could, more than a sea at the cliff, more than the room understood. I felt the whole villa narrow to your thumb on my skin, to the low end below us, to the warm floating in. No cheap lines, no grand scene, just the truth set bare. I want the way you soften the smoke, the way you sweeten the air. I want this hour exactly how it is, unfixed, half lit, with the ocean outside and your touch making sense of it.
Let the haze talk for us, soft over skin. No need to hurry, love, just let me drift in. Let the haze talk for us, warm when you leave. No hard promises, just you and the steam.
Then your fingers slipped loose when the song changed tone. You stood by the doorway, moon on your collarbone. I almost said stay, you almost turned back, but the sea kept rolling and the room went slack. Smoke stayed hanging where your nearness had been. Jasmine still living on the air, fainting thin. You left me the warmth, then the hush in the sea, and your hand slipping away stayed longer than me.
Pool light trembling on the ceiling, music already breathing. Salt went through the open side, white fabric slowly leaning. You crossing the stone floor while the glass holds the ocean. I'm already in the motion, already under that glow. Whole house floating like it slipped loose from the hill and let the shoreline steer it. Moon laying silver on the terrace, on your shoulders, on the black water whispering near it. I move through the room in a slow cruise days, low in the chest with the sublime rolling, watching your silhouette drift from the marble bar to the edge of the glass like the night knows what it's holding. Smoke hangs thin in the warm air, sandalwood salt and whatever you were after midnight. Every detail getting richer in a hush, pale in a low gold lamp. Reflections on the bottles when your wrists catch light dreaming. Yeah, but there's a bruise under it. That quiet eight beautiful rooms wear well. That set us hiding in luxury where the sea stay dark and the music stay smooth and nobody gotta tell. Keep it warm, keep it low. Moon on the tide, don't let it show. Skin in the glass, tied in the soul. Keep it warm, keep it low. Keep it warm, keep it slow. Fire in the chest, but the eyes stay cold. One long look and the whole room folds. Keep it warm, keep it low. I passed the smoke top table, the crystal ash, the pale blue cast from the pool, and the mansion feels less like a house now, more like a vessel suspended between the surf and some old memory, trying to stay cool. Your perfume keeps finding me in sections, by the doorway, by the stair with a balcony, throws moon shapes on the floor, and every time I catch a trace I feel the same pull, like I've stood in this exact silence before. There's a melancholy and late luxury when the coast road below turns faint, when the glass walls hold the dark like a painting in the body, when something real but the mouth keeps choosing restraint. You lean at the edge of the room and the sea behind you turns velvet black, all motion and no confession, and I stay smooth in the posture while the bass makes my patience sound better than obsession. Outside, the surf keep coming ashore. Inside, the lamp glows soft in the floor. You pause by the glass in the home row. I breathe once, then let the silence rush. By then the moon got lower, the pool light dimmer, and the mansion started feeling like a memory while we were still inside it. Like every reflection on the wall had a little sadness tucked in the edge, and every beautiful thing in the room was trying not to hide it. I keep cruising through the scene with my pulse held even, but the truth riding beneath it heavy and slow. I want more than the outline, more than the perfume trail, more than the look you leave behind when you turn and go. Still I like how the night never breaks character, how desire never gets sloppy allowed, how the ocean keeps pressure on the windows and the smoke makes halos out of whoever is left in the crowd. You come near enough for warmth, not enough for promise, and that distance lands harder than touch ever could. Even your reflection lay it over the black water, over my calm, over all the things I wish I would've understood. Keep it warm, keep it low. Moon on the tide, don't let it show. Skin in the glass, tied in the soul. Keep it warm, keep it low. Keep it warm, keep it slow. Fire in the chest, but the eyes stay cold. One long look and the whole room folds. Keep it warm, keep it low. Then the hour thins out, the pool light blurs, the surf keeps moving like nothing was mine to hold. Your outline softens in the glass, then in the room, then in the smoke, and the whole house turns pale and slow. Music goes velvet, moon goes faint, the sea keeps the last of your trace where the warm air flow. And I'm still there while it all dissolves. Half in the light, half in the tide, letting it go. Hey, wrist on the wheel, shoulder lean left, fingers drum once, lashes half set, rain still shining on the boulevard skin. Body said keep going, so I slid back in. Boulevard after rain got a rich kind of blur. Street gloss black like it learned how to purr. Chrome on the side throwing broken up stars. Every puddle on the curb got a dream of the cars. Low rider glide real surf real slow. Sub in the trunk make the wet lane glow. Smoke in the ribbon by the quarter window seam. Curling like a thought I ain't willing to leave. I keep circling the same want. Same make, same laid out pull with the good taste. After I was craving in the press clean frame. All silk in the nerves, all honey in the pain. No dialogue, just the body and the sign. Just the way the rich move, just the turn in the spine. Just the memory of skin in the cabin heat. Still riding with me every block, every beat. Perfume in the suede, rain light on the dash. Neon running long on the hood like glass. I stay cool in the jar, but the pulse don't lie. Whole city got soft when the tires slide by. Slow, 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 slow. Let the lane breathe. Wet cold on the chrome while the smoke unspool on me. Slow bubbled in a runoff gloss. Signs in the gutter like beautiful loss. Palm shadow stretched on the soaked black stripe, and the whole low ride move like a flaming surf light. I keep replaying the body language. Not the face, not the whole scene, just a small elegant damage. The knee angled in, the hand went still. The breath got shallow when the night lean real, that's what stays in me. Not noise, not talk, just a shoulder set calm in the deep blue dark. Just that heat held back like a polished blade. Like the eye got manners when it moved this way. Smoke, loop thoughts keep doing their rounds. Over wet stop lights, over drowned out sounds. Over chrome lips shine and the tire hum low. Over all that quiet, I still can't let go. I'm in that zone where the rich ache lives, where the city keeps taking and the night still gives. Every red light wash got velvet in the stain. Every turn got perfume mixed into the rain. Low beam, street steam, ghost smear, heart lean, wiper sleep, bass breathe, whole ride drift in through what I need. By the third long strip of the soaked out blocks, I was deep in the loop with the doors locked. Not trapped, just wrapped in a premium haze. Letting wet neon soft in the edge of the craze. Puffed I was craving, wearing custom fit. All patience and smoke, but I'm deep in it. The boulevard knew it by the way I steered. By the way I kept circling what had disappeared. Body language, youthing it. Body language in. That's how it haunts when it don't descend. And the words too plain for a night this lush. For a lane this clean, for a post this hush. I could feel the warmth where the seat still held. Could feel one almost touch a private spill. Could feel the rain cool air through the half-cracked paint, turn the whole cabin tendered and dark again. Noir, nah, too soft for that. Too slow and gold and smooth in the black. Just that lonely luxury after the rush. When the roads stay wet and the sky stay hushed. So I let the wheels write whatever they know. Let the smoke make halos and the radio glow. Let the one ride shotgun backseat trunk. Let it sink in the leather, let it live in the funk. Slow, 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 slow. Let the lane breathe. Wet gold on the chrome while the smoke unspool on me. Slow, flow, slow, flow. Let the night sing deep. I ride with the one and it ride with me. Slow, flow, slow, flow. Let the bass roll sweet. Rain shine on the road. Make a ghost of the heat. Slow, flow, slow, flow. I don't fight that dream. I ride with the one and it ride with me. Yeah. Then dawn slipped in on the far off signs. Turn the wet black silver. Stole the blue from the sky. Boulevard still shining, but the spell lost weight. Smoke got lighter, chrome got plain. Bass stayed low, but the dark gave way. I kept on rolling with the craving half lit. Lit.